Hello my dear friends, making another video. Shadow going for a walk. Starting to rain, but hey, isn't it funny that we love going to swimming pools and we love going into waterfalls and lakes and water slides and all that sort of thing, and then as soon as it starts raining we run for cover like it's acid. I always find that comical. It's a bit of water, it's not going to do much. You get a little bit wet, Anyway, I wanted to make this video about my father. I went and saw him last night with my mother. They've been married for 60 years. Can you believe that? 60 years together, and they're still like teenagers, still madly in love. Usually when I talk to them, they're still holding hands and calling each other darling and love and sweetheart. 60 years, nothing's been lost. But this video was not about that. This video was about my father and what an incredible force of nature he is. What a man of deep honor and respect and strength. A man that other men look at and say, that's who I want to be like. That's who I want to copy, I want to emulate. And many have. My father come from Lebanon, and he came to Australia at the age of 14. I believe he came with his uncle. He had 16 brothers and sisters. And instead of having a childhood, instead of enjoying being 14 years old, the man worked his ass off every day till I think the age of about 65. Every single day of his life. And not small amount of hours. One particular job, he would leave at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and get home at 6 o'clock in the morning. Now, that is a man that looks after his family. That is a man that gave up his life so him and his 5 children and his wife would not have to want for anything. This is the sort of man that I hope to be, that I strive to be. I don't think my father understands how much I look up to him still. I don't think my father understands how, even though I'm 47 years old, he has the ability, if ever, to make me feel like I'm 5 years old, because he conveys that much strength. With a single look, I will shut up, I will listen, and I will show the utmost respect. Not because he's cruel, not because he is nasty, but because he demands respect, because he is a man of respect. You see, my father is quite the opposite. He is exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about the old school man. He never had to be cruel, he never had to be nasty. My childhood memories of my father when I was younger, of him flying kites with me and got me remote control cars, bringing home big buckets of ice cream. He was always a wonderful father. I can't recall ever being hit or belittled or anything in my life, except once. I will tell that story, and I absolutely deserved it. I threw a knife at my sister when I was young, and it stuck in her leg, and let's just say my father was less than impressed, and let's just say I never made that mistake again. Sometimes lessons have to be learnt, and he sure showed me a lesson that day. But other than that, the only thing I know about my father is that he is kind, he is gentle, he is brave, he is smart, he is thoughtful, he is considerate, he is insightful. And a hard lesson I learned was that I should have listened to him when I was younger. Shadow, come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here. Good boy. Sorry. Sometimes you have to be firm with Shadow because he is a bit cheeky. And, you know, just like with all kids, sometimes you need to be a bit stern. Anyway, getting back to my father. He never had to be cruel. He never had to do any of that. See, a real man that projects power and holds his head high and projects strength and honor, he doesn't need to do any of that to get the respect that he gets. Because when you see that in somebody, it's automatic that you also treat them that way. When you see a man hold his head up high no matter what, you have no choice but to respect that. You have no choice but to think to yourself, that is a man's man. That is someone that I would want to be like. And I guess that I've always modeled myself in my own way with my father. And I don't think he understands how much I am like him, that I am my father's son, and how proud it makes me that I am my father's son. That if I was going to be like anybody, it would be like my dad. Because even if I was half the man he was, I have done better than most. I've become the man that all men should be. My father is a perfect role model for what old school men used to be. He treats my mother with respect and honor. He loves her every day, tells her how beautiful she is, holds her hand, protects her, honors her, loves her. He dresses well, dresses smart, but he does it all humbly, without showing off. You know? And I guess when I make videos about class, when I make videos about respect and honor, what I'm really doing is making videos about my father and the man that he is. And he's the perfect template. And so this video is for you, Dad. You are my best friend, and I love you with all my heart. You have taught me to be a man of respect and honor, genuine, brave. You have given me dignity. You have given me a strong sense of worth and purpose. You have given me strong ethics, and you've shown me how to treat other people. You are a man's man, and I look up to you. You are the perfect template of what men should be. We should all strive to be you. And when I say I'm my father's son, I say it proudly. I say it with my head high. And it is a great honor to me that my father, George Hanna, is my father. Out of the 6 billion people in the world, how lucky am I get to have that man as my father. I love you, Dad. You are my best friend. And I will always look up to you.